in a river, and the piece of wood is the storm, and the atmosphere is the river, and so the longer it keeps going to the west or inching up a little bit farther to the north, the better off we're going to be.
Right. It did seem like yesterday it looked for almost, I don't want to use the word direct impact, but it looked like it was heading with us, directly in the middle. But again, like over the last day or so, it's looked like it's moved up slightly.
Yeah, it was moving, at 14 miles an hour, and then so it's increased to 23 miles an hour. We're probably not going to see it get much faster than that. And 23 miles an hour, it's coming at us at a pretty good clip. So the closer it gets, the better idea we're going to have on the smaller the errors are going to be.
And with respect to this storm, I know it was earlier in the day that we actually heard the first instance of an eye has begun to form on the storm. Based on the diameter of that eye, are you seeing this as a very, very large storm?
Well, it's kind of a medium-sized storm, but the storm itself is not that intense right now. So they're still looking for it to intensify. I don't think it's going to rapidly intensify, but it could start intensifying as it's moving toward us and then moving across us. Since it's moving 23 miles an hour, that's kind of good news because it's going to move through us fairly rapidly. In fact, through tomorrow, and then it'll be out of the way probably sometime Tuesday.
And then based on that movement, it's northern Guam should see the brunt of the direct effects, right?
Yeah, I think so. The strongest winds are going to be over in the northern part of the island, and because moving so fast, the rain is going to be in a fairly narrow band, and so we might not see so much rain in the south of the island. So that'll be good. And but we'll keep an eye. We'll have a flash flood watch out maybe later tonight, and flash flood warnings if necessary.
But at least as far as the projections go, it looks like we will be declaring condition of readiness 1 around 4 a.m. Monday morning.
Well, that's a decision that Homeland Security makes, and that's what they've said. But based on, we went to a warning at 2 o'clock, and based on, that was 24 hours ahead of time, and so 12 hours ahead of time. They're in the ballpark with that. So, and of course, the governor and he's making decisions based on a lot more than just the meteorology. So he and the admiral have gotten together and they've determined they're going to do things at similar times so that it doesn't cause confusion. So.
Well, I'd say your input carries a significant amount of weight with it, Chip. So
I got to tell you, Landon over here has done a great job. Yes. So thanks a lot.
He's very, very humble back there, just taking a bow. Since you brought him up, I mean, I guess this is a germane question because I asked him yesterday, and I said just based on how the storm was looking at that point, does this particular system prove to be more wet or more windy? Has that changed at all?
No, it hasn't changed because as it's gotten closer, it hasn't intensified so fast. So the expected intensity has gone down. And we probably would take it down even more if it weren't for the fact that all these models are packed so closely together. So we have a theory of why it's not moving more to the south, but we'll see if that theory pans out.
Well, that little dip and that divot you talked about, again, just projections at this point and everything like that. But what could possibly cause that from, the storm kind of like looking into the camera, like goes a little bit like that and then, takes a little bit of a reverse hockey stick, if you will.
The storm has a circulation of its own. And so the storm is inside the general circulation. And the general circulation is steering the storm. So sometimes the models can't differentiate the part of the influence of the storm on that general circulation. So it obviously is seeing something that's not materializing, at least over the timelines that we had expected.
Okay, well, I've got one more question because I know my colleagues here want to do some Q&A too, but you've been doing this job a very, very, very long time. Obviously, you're very, very good at it, and you've seen mostly everything. Is anything about this storm, the system, the way it's played out over the last couple of days, has anything surprised you?
No, nothing surprised me. No, it's not a badly behaved storm. When storms are moving this fast, like one of the mayors said earlier, everything gets compressed. Or George said, everything gets compressed, and it does get compressed. So you have to make decisions at a faster rate, and sometimes you have to live with those decisions.
All right.
And so, hopefully we won't see a lot of wind, but I've got a feeling we're going to see some wind on the northern end of the island.
All right, Chip. Well, we've got to stop meeting like this. Maybe
yeah.
maybe I'll see you on the golf course one of these days. Or
Tennis courts.
tennis. Okay, very well. Okay, so.
Okay, who's next?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Chip Gard, very, very confident in his projections. Obviously, he's going off of a lot of data. He was saying the behavior of what's now Typhoon Mangkhut, very predictable, very consistent. Once again, condition of readiness 2 will be declared tonight at 7 p.m. That's already gone out. Governor Eddie Calvo and Rear Admiral Shoshana Chatfield, they're going to make that determination, and they will put that at 7 p.m. The public schools will be opening this evening, so if you are in need of a shelter, you can do that. We've also got a list up on our website and in our mobile app. If you are in need of transportation to one of those shelters, you can check out your village mayor's office, or once again, you can go on our website and check out for that. Lots of information for you to use. Please share with your fellow Guamanians wherever you are in the world, because once again, Chip spoke with a lot of confidence. Once again, typical as to his very upbeat personality. He's taking this very, very seriously, and so should you. We're still preparing. Everybody's getting ready. Everybody has stocked up on the necessary supplies, on the goods that we need. Everybody is making their plans. You can also go to our Facebook page and see what is closed as far as cancellations, postponements, rescheduling. If you would like to announce one of your organizations, if you have a change in schedule or how it's impacting your hours of operation, if you are a business, we invite you to go to our any of our social media platforms. Just check us out. Use the handle at KUM News, and you can find us there. We would love to help you get the word out. So Chip, once again, saying possibly condition of readiness 1, maybe by tomorrow around 4 a.m., and then sometime late Monday night, maybe around 10 or so, Guam will start to see damaging winds as we head towards the possible typhoon force winds. So we've got a lot more coming. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and continue to watch KUM. Good luck, Guam. Thank you. Sorry about that.